Hey, what is up, guys? It is Toy Adventures here again, and today we have an interesting type of video. I'm not really known for doing vlogs. I haven't done one in a while, not since like the museum vlogs I used to do, but today we have a really cool one. We're taking a look at Frank Son Collectible show. It is a giant kind of toy store warehouse here in La Puente, California, and it's you know, an internationally recognized collectible show. It is a giant warehouse that has just been gutted and completely filled with different types of collectible vendors. Everything from Yu-Gi-Oh cards, action figures, anime, Gundam collectibles, sports memorabilia, horror movie memorabilia, Transformers, everything you can possibly think of has some kind of representation under this roof, so let's take a look. I couldn't wait to show you guys this. You go here, you know, occasionally. It's kind of like a special day when you get to go to Frank & Son's, especially because of the traffic getting there. But I know a lot of you guys, it's not going to be quite possible for you guys to make it here. So I wanted to show off at least all the parts that I think are really cool about Frank & Son's. I can't show you everything because this video would be way too long, but I definitely recorded all the highlights. So I hope you guys enjoy looking at some awesome toys, both new and old, because we all know I did. I won't talk the whole video, so I'm not here talking your guys' ear off, but I will come and interject whenever I find it's necessary. And yeah, I hope you just enjoy watching the toys. This is the vendor a lot of Jurassic Park fans know of because of this kind of window display here. Each little section is dedicated to something, so this would obviously be the Power Rangers section. You have a bunch of Power Rangers, a massive Marvel Legends presence, and you got some Godzilla over here. I think there's more Marvel Legends over there, but Godzilla over here, I love looking at this section. They got all different types, Trendmasters, Bandai, you name it, they have it there. And then Jurassic Park, yes. Even vintage Jurassic Park and modern Jurassic Park has a place at Frank & Son's. Not quite as much as the others, but there is definitely a presence here. You can see some Kenner, pieces, some Mattel, and even some Hasbro. But you even get some American Godzilla down there, even some Imaginext. The kind of stock in here kind of shifts. I've seen Bull Rexes in here, but when I went, there wasn't anything too crazy in these, but definitely still really cool to look at. This shop, I'm not entirely sure the name of this shop, but this is definitely one I always have to come and look at when I come here, just to appreciate all of these Hot Toys and sideshows. He has, I don't know if he has all of them, but he damn sure has a lot of them, and it's just such a treat getting to look at all these. I mean, I'm not even into the MCU, but I could be staring at these things for days. He's also got Indiana Jones in there. I think definitely some Star Wars. And just all kinds of different movies. Really just a huge selection of Hot Toys. You got all the Iron Man right there, the Batman, got the Hulkbuster down there. Just a ton of stuff up in the boxes up here. This shop is really cool. I love coming to this one. And funny story, this is actually where me and my friend ended up getting our prizes for the day, what we were going to end up buying here for the day. It ended up both being here. You can see a little Amber collection right there hiding. And yeah, just a nice little shop to come look at. It's a little unorganized over here, but it's, you know, mainly about all the Hot Toys, and then the Black Series coming up in the back section of this store. You got the Crow right there, very cool. Always love looking at these Hot Toys. Obi-Wan, I want that one so bad. Not only is Frank's good for getting old figures, but new figures too. These indie figures were just recently announced and they're already here. Feel free to pause and slow down. I am pretty newbie at vlogging, I must admit. I was a little shy recording all this stuff, so I definitely want to come back here and do it again and record more and get a longer shots, but I hope this is still good enough. This is Toy Arena, probably my favorite store at Frank Son. They also have their own shop somewhere in La Puente. I've been there too, and it's just a little bit bigger with a bit more options, but this Frank location is still great. You can see a ton of Gundam here. I've definitely gotten plenty of Gundam at this shop specifically, and that's where they keep all their perfect grades. They got a perfect grade Zaku here once, definitely a cool find. A lot of really cool stuff. They also have a ton of Godzilla. Look at that Mecha King Ghidorah. Ugh, I want it so bad. And Transformer fans rejoice because they've got us covered too with a bunch of third-party and official Bandai stuff. Of course, they've got to have Joes. Gotten quite a few Joes here too, mainly just Cobra Troopers to fill out the ranks, but still cool. Some War for Cybertron Bumblebee down there. That was brand new when we recorded this. Brand new. Some Nendroids and the brand new Zeta Gundam. All right, I know I got a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's fans too. Not really my thing, but I definitely wanted to get some on camera for you guys just to show you. This is just one of the many spots you can find some FNAF stuff, and one of the many spots you can find some horror movie figures. A lot of NECA and Mezco horror movie stuff here. Statues, figures galore, you name it, it's probably here. Pops are everywhere here. There are multiple stores that are just dedicated to Pops, and you'll have no issue finding anything you need. As well as all these super expensive statues. I don't see myself ever really getting any of these. Ooh, some more Hot Toys down there. But damn, are they cool. We even have Indiana Jones in the house, people. We have Indiana Jones in the house. I couldn't turn the volume on because he's playing his theme, and that's a copyright claim waiting to happen. But still cool to meet the professor himself. That is the real Indiana Jones, of course. Just some more cool Joe vendors. I love going to these two vendors because they're, they kind of specialize in G.I. Joes, both small and classified. They also got a ton of really cool, unique Black Series, Transformers, He-Man, all kinds of stuff. A lot of Dragon Ball Z here. And what's really neat is some third-party, independent, sculptor stuff here and on here. You have some third-party weapons for Marvel Legends and Joes and whatnot. And some custom sculpted heads you can get for your own custom figures, and just a ton of different options. This shop is really nice because it does offer that. A lot of, maybe not mainstream figures. Like over there, you had all those custom sculpted heads. Here you have some Mythic Legions, some Action Force, Volaverse figures, even some Joy Toy down there. This shop's really neat, and I really wish they would expand that kind of Volaverse and Joy Toy roster, so I could get some of them in person here. This shop is really well known, especially if you're in the Mega Bloks community, because this shop always gets the new stuff early. They're just missing the Falcon. I would have totally snagged that Falcon if they had it here, but they seem to have everything but the Falcon. Godzilla. Now this, I recorded a little fast. I don't know why I'm so shy when I'm recording people's stands. I have this innate fear that they don't like people recording their stuff, so I try to keep it quick. But this shop is also cool. They have a lot of Joe's, Black Series, and Godzilla. That's kind of like their trifecta of content. And this whole aisle is really nice. A ton of plushies up here. Look at that giant Naboo Starfighter. Some more Transformers. Really cool stuff. These vendors are, again, some of my favorite. This is another really nice one. My friend's actually sold a few of his Transformers here. This guy kind of specializes in loose Transformers. You got some Super Colossal up there. Just some WWE stuff. Really nice shop. This one's at the way back in the way corner of Frank Son. So if you go there, don't miss this shop. This one's really nice to visit if you like Transformers. Horror movie shops. This one's right in the front, I believe. You can't miss it if you're walking around the front of Frank's. They've got the huge Pacific Rim knife head on top, and they sell all these different types of NECAs. I think they exclusively sell NECA. You can find really anything here, as you can see. Even some Jurassic Park inbox. Really nice selection. This spot is always cool to look at. This one is known for their loose example Transformers. They have pretty much any era of Transformer. I was geeking out looking at all the 2007 movie Transformers that I grew up with. Ton of them loose. Just all kinds of cool stuff. Joe's, Ultimate Soldier from 21st Century Toys. Really anything goes in this shop, and that's why this one's such a treat to look through, because it doesn't have a genre, and really anything you could think of is in this shop, including cursed Darth Maul masks, apparently, and a ton of box Star Wars stuff. This is just always so cool to look at. You have to keep your head on a swivel, or you're gonna miss something awesome. You gotta be fully aware of all the toys surrounding you, because there's awesomeness at literally every head turn. And at the end of the day, I managed to find what I was looking for. Just barely at the end of the day, I was looking for him all day, Major Blood, and I couldn't find him. But when we decided to go look at the middle store I mentioned earlier, one last time, I looked at their back glass window, and I managed to find him. Super hype, definitely happy, and that concludes a successful Frank & Sons trip. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you want me to vlog some more cool toy stores, let me know. But I definitely want to try Frank's again. See you guys later. Toy Adventures, signing out.